What is going on, guys? PapaSea back with the Duel Links video for you guys, and today I'm bringing you a masked beast deck. Kind of a weird deck, but if you enjoy the content and you want to support the channel, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more Duel Links videos like this one. So, what is this deck? It's kind of a weird one. It was suggested by a viewer, Tamer, the same person who suggested the Hieratic deck from yesterday, except I changed it quite a bit from his original build. His Hieratic deck, I think it was pretty much card for card except for one or two cards. This one is pretty different from his build, but it's the same concept. It revolves around Beast Des Gardius, which Merrick drops. I think it's a PvP reward too if you want to use your tickets on that. And I have a prismatic one, so that's another reason to use the deck. What does this card do? Basically, it's just a 3,300 beater. The way you get it out is you special summon it by tributing one monster and at least one of this guy, Grand Tiki Elder, or one, I don't know how to pronounce this name, the Four-Faced Beast. You have to tribute one of these guys and one other monster. And it's a special summon, which is great, so you could just like summon something next turn, summon this, and then tribute them both and special summon it, which is pretty nice, because if it was a normal summon to tribute, it would kind of suck. Like, it's a lot easier to bring out this way. And then what it does is, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, equipped one Massive Remains from your deck to it. What does Massive Remains to it? If you just normally activate it like a regular spell, all it does is shuffle itself back in the deck, which I guess could help against deck out decks, maybe. It's kind of a weird card, but it could work, I guess. But the main reason you play this card is because when it's used off of the effect of the Masked Beast, you equipped it to a monster and change the possession of that monster. So basically, if they get rid of your Masked Beast Des Gardius, they are going to have to give you a monster, which is kind of cool. It's pretty hard to bring this guy out, though. If you auto-duel against the standard duelist and you're like around level... I think in the dual monsters world, if you're around like the 40s or 30s, a lot of the standard duelists actually use this deck, and they bring it out against me a lot. So, go over the full deck though. I have one Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrat just for the tokens. Flip it, get 2 tokens. Next turn, summon one of these guys and tribute them for Masked Beast Des Gardius. These guys don't really matter. I'm just playing 4. They're the same exact card basically, except the defense is different. I'm just playing this one. I'm playing 3 of this one because it has higher defense, and I don't see the need to play 3 and 3. I feel like 4 is just good enough. 2 Super Rush, 2 Econ, just because you need to protect your monster so you can summon the Masked Beast. 2 of the Master Remains because you need at least 1. I don't know. I don't think you can get them from the deck. I think it has to be from the deck. Excuse me, not from the hand. Yeah, from your deck. So if you draw it, you just activate it, but you want to have 2 because you could technically get 2 Masked Beasts out, I guess. 1 Paleozoic Canadia for 2 reasons. 1, because it can stop an attack by switching your opponent's monster to face down defense mode, and 2, you can summon it as a monster for tribute fodder for Masked Beast, which is pretty great. I was originally playing Draining Shield, but I decided to cut it because I felt like it did the same purpose. Like, this deck didn't really need life points per se. It just needed like monsters to summon for Masked Beast. That's why I dropped it. 2 Mirror Wall and 1 Wall Disruption, so you can stall out. Same with Curse and Windstorm. Can this deck be free to play? It can be free to play. What would you do if you were a free to play player and you have literally no pack SRs? Honestly, I would put in some of those trap, what do they call it? Like the trap monsters from the card trader. I think Odeon has one by level up too. I would put in a 3rd Econ. I mean, even if you're a full free-to-play player, I'm going to assume you have like, maybe you have like 1 Canadian, maybe you have 1 Mirror Wall, maybe you have 1 Wall, maybe you have 1 Super Rush. You know, put something like that in. And just put in, I don't know, this deck could be free to play, but obviously it's better if it's not free to play. Granted, this deck really isn't that great in general, as a disclaimer. It's more of a fun deck, more of a YouTube deck, so to say. And we're playing Restart because I want to be able to get Masked Beast Des Gardius and one of these guys in my opening hand with some protection spell. Tamer, when he sent me this deck, was originally playing Shadow Game with Merrick, which is definitely better for like the lore because this is actually one of Merrick's cards. But I feel like Restart would just be a little bit better. So let's get into a few duels, see what we can do. I've tested it a few times, and I was able to get Masked Beast Des Gardius out most of the time, which is kind of nice. We're in King of Games. A lot of meme decks in King of Games, honestly. It's really, I don't know. I think I only played like 2 duels with this, but still. Let's see what we get, though. Who are we going to fight in King of Games? I think the Merrick event is over now, so we don't have to worry about people just trying to summon Ra in PvP anymore. And we got a Seto Kaiba. Could be anything, man. Could be anything. And we are going second. Not bad. This deck doesn't really care if it goes first. Is that a 30-card deck? That's a 30-card deck. I am not going to restart. This is actually a great hand. Assuming I draw one of the normal monsters, that is. I need one of the normal monsters, actually. Otherwise, it kind of sucks. I mean, I guess I could just set this and set Wall Disruption and just stall until I get one of the vanilla monsters. Maybe I should have restarted this anyway. So I'm guessing this is a Grass That's Greener deck? There we go. Could it be Magnets? No, it's Dragons. I have never seen this deck, but I love it already. Oh my, he just activated 3 things off of Grass is Greener. I have to play this deck now. I am playing the... Oh my god. What is this hieratic? I didn't play this in my hieratic deck. Start summon from him by banishing 3 Dragonol. Okay, that's why I don't play it. Wow. That's a really cool deck. That might be the next deck I use in a video. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to use a Blue Eyes deck with like Kinmodo and stuff, because that was one of the first decks I built in Duel Links. But wow. What does this do? This is from the deck, isn't it? The special from the graveyard can banish as many face-up spell and trap cards supporting controls as possible. If you do, this card gains 200 attack and 200 defense for each card banished. Once during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there last turn, you can target one level 7 or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard, except for Arc Brave Dragon, and special summon it. Interesting. So, I'm just going to set Econ and Super Rush. I'll save the Wall of D for later. Very interesting. Hopefully I draw Vanilla. If I draw Vanilla Monster next turn, I think I could win. Honestly. I don't know if there's a way to get to the Vanilla Monsters faster. He just attacks. That's perfect. This is perfect. I am not going to use Econ because the thing with Mega Phantom Beast, right, is you want it to be destroyed and summon 2 tokens. Otherwise, your field is clogged, and then you can't summon anything else. So, yeah, I want to let him kill me. So, even though he had an amazing mill, he doesn't have any other play. Interesting. And we get enemy controller. Oh, man. If I had one of the normal monsters, I would win right here. Okay, so... Ah, man. See, the Wall of D is useless because they have 0 defense. So I don't even want to set it. I'll set my other Econ just in case. Because I just need one of these tokens alive. I don't need both of them. So, and I have to save one of them. And I have to draw one of my normal monsters here. I really do. I have a 4 in 14 chance. 2 in 7. If you don't think of it like that. So I'm just gonna let this happen. You know, I don't understand why he's not doing anything else. You know, he has 11 cards in grave and 4 cards in hand, so he has to have some sort of play. Maybe he's trying to figure out what I'm playing. Oh, come on! I need the normal monster! I don't know, I thought about cutting this to 2 as well. The Mass Beast, but I don't know. Oh, I had such a good hand, but I just can't draw one of the normal monsters. Alright, so I'm going to Econ him. Yeah, I'm going to Econ him. I don't want to destroy him yet. I need this token, dude. I need this token. And I need a normal monster to draw. Any of my 4 normal monsters, dude. Maybe I should just play more normal monsters. Oh! Thank you. Mass Beast, or I don't even know how to say this. Melchild? Melchid? Melkid? I don't know. Either way, I just use you because I need you to summon Mass Beast. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Actually, I could Econ take and tribute. Oh, wait, hold on. Should I do that? If this card is in the grave because it was... Okay, I thought maybe... If it was something that said, like, it has to be destroyed, then I would Econ take it. Just so its effect doesn't activate. But, I'm going to summon this anyway. There's no point in Econ taking it to tribute when its effect will still go off. I'll just save my Econ. That's right. Now, I'm going to leave 1 card open in my spell and trap zone because I need it for the equip spell. Well, it's not really an equip spell, but the mask spell card. If he destroys this turn or next turn. That's one thing I like about this deck. Like, it's a gimmicky deck for sure. And it's a little bit difficult to bring this out because, I mean, you need the normal monster and another monster on board. But once you bring it out, like, there's really not... Like, there's not many monsters that can get above 3,300. So he's banishing 2 darks for... Is this Blackluster Soldier? Oh, no, it's Dark Flare. Okay, so he's gonna send a dragon to the grave, right? Add 1 dragon from monster from your graveyard. Wait. You can send 1 dragon monster from your hand and 1 dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then target 1 card in either graveyard and banish it. Okay. So I'm guessing the... Oh, that's a nice prismatic red eyes. Barely saw it, though. Interesting, though. So he's banishing something in my graveyard. I don't really care. I don't play Powerful Rebirth or anything, which might not... I mean, I don't think that'd be a bad option. Powerful Rebirth just for this and get another Mass Beast out. It would just clog your back row, though. I don't know. So he's summoning something else here. Banish the Light. Or is that equipped to Wyvern's effect, actually? A light and a dark. A SAR! That's my card. Okay, this guy had like an amazing mill. He has beatdown, doesn't he? He has beatdown. I should have set the Wall of D, maybe. Well, if he wants to beatdown me, he has summon another monster, isn't he? Another level 5 or higher? Because beatdown's 300 for each, so he'd gain 900. And then he'd be able to attack over me with, no, he just ends his turn. Okay. I think I'm going to set the Wall of D. Maybe. See, I don't know. Because I could Econ and then Super Rush, and his whole deck is like light and dark. So I could just Econ, like, if he's another light monster, I just Econ the dark monster and then Super Rush for light. I think I'm going to attack the Dark Flare. And I have Super Rush in hand, so it's not that bad. He could have Mirror Wall or Wall of D. I don't really know what this deck... I mean, I don't think he's going to play Mirror Wall or Wall of D. You know, generally speaking, a deck like this that just mills a ton, they don't really play that much back row. They just play... I'm speaking from a TCG perspective, to be fair. You know, a deck like this in Duel Links that mills a lot is relatively new. We only really have, like, Sylvans that do that, which is still a relatively new deck. It's only like a month or two old, if that. But he's leaving... Okay, he's put the defense mode now. See, the thing about this deck, too, is, like, I can't summon another monster here. Like, I need another normal monster to summon. So I'll summon this, I guess. And then, if I get another monster, I could summon another Mass Beast. Which wouldn't be bad. This could be game. This could be game. He might be playing Hieratic Seal, the trap card. But that won't save him, will it? I don't think so. And this is a normal monster too, so you can't Curse of Anubis it, so that's kind of nice. This might be a game. What's his back row? Oh, he's fishing for a Bacon Saver, I'm guessing. Did he get it? Did he? He didn't get it. 3 cards left in deck, and he didn't get his Bacon Saver. Feels bad, man. That was a good duel, though. I really like this deck. This dragon... I don't know. So, like, I was never a big fan of dragons in TCG as a kid, and even as I got older. But something about dragons and Duel Links are just so cool. So I want to see this guy's deck before we continue. Because I honestly might just, like, straight up copy this guy's deck. Because I'm pretty sure I have 2 Eclipse Wyverns when I was trying to go for my Ankis. Which is kind of nice. So what does he have? Oh, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful deck. I do believe I need another of the structure deck, though. Might be able to get away with only 1 structure deck, though, because I can maybe just play 1 Arcbrave. I don't know. I like this deck a lot, though. Very cool. Divine Wrath. Interesting. I like it. Is he playing Bacon Saver, even? He's not playing Bacon Saver. So he just... I don't know what the point he to plug next was. I guess he just played it. Just, I don't know. Style points. So, okay. So we can't be too mad, then, that he didn't mill his Bacon Saver when he didn't even play it. But yeah, this deck, as you can see, like, it's gimmicky. But if you get out a 3,300 monster, it is pretty difficult to get over. So what are you playing? Taya Gardner. Every time I see Taya, I think of 2 things. 1, the Taya event, and how desperately I wanted to come back, because I came back into Duel Links towards the very end of that Taya event, and I couldn't farm all the cards, and I'm restarting this, and I would love, absolutely love to play Counter Fairies. I just think they're such a cool deck. I remember them from the TCG, like, 10 years ago. And they were such a cool deck. And, I don't have all the cards. And I also think of gimmicky weird decks, because Taya is one of those characters. But no dual standby. So I'll summon my Tiki. This isn't the Tiki. I'll summon, I don't know, the normal monster. And I will set a Canadia. And I'll set a Super Rush. I'll save the Wall of D. This could be Glads. I've been seeing Glads a little bit in King of Games. I don't know, I guess maybe people are practicing for like next season. Trying to figure out what deck they want to use. And maybe they're trying Glad Beasts. It could be Holy Guard Glads. 2 sets. Turn over. Interesting. Enemy controller. Can I please get, like, a, whatchamacallit? A Mass Beast? Just attack directly here. Could be life cost 0, I guess. I gotta be careful of that. I tried a life cost 0 deck once, because I didn't even know Mako got it, and I got it on Mako, and I was like, huh, let's try this. And it was gimmicky. But I think I pulled it off, like, once. I don't know. What are you playing, Taya? Goblin Thief. Is that like draw a card? No. Inflict 5 times the damage. Okay. This could be a Cyber-Stein deck. Although she can't get to above 5,000, I don't think. And even if she does, I have a Canadia. Like if she I don't know. Like once the Cyber-Stein comes out, it's getting Canadian. Can she get to above 5,000? There's no way. She needs 200 more life points, and she has 1 card in hand. Ends her turn. Okay. There's the Mask Beast. So, Canadia, I cannot activate it until she... See, like, I guess maybe a regular trap monster would be better than Canadia. Because I can't just activate it whenever I want. Unlike trap monsters. I'll just attack directly. She's probably going to try to stop this attack. Because she won't be able to get to above 5,000 if she doesn't stop this attack. Enchanted Javelin. This is bad. Double Enchanted Javelin. So she's going to gain 3,000, but she'll only have 2 cards in hand. Oh, she'll only gain 1,500 because one of the attacks still goes through. Okay, makes sense. It's not like Draining Shield in that regard, where it stops the attack. I get them mixed up because they're very similar cards, except Javelin doesn't stop the attack. Interesting. So can she Cyber-Stein me? I mean, if she's playing Ojama, she can't. Because I have a monster bigger than the Ojama, unless she comes in defense mode and just gets 2 of my... I don't know. So there's the Goblin Thief. I don't know if she has Cyber-Stein or not. I'm guessing it's not life cost 0 because she's increasing her... I don't know. Tay decks are weird, man. There's another Mass Beast. Just summon it. I doubt she's playing Lava Golem. So I don't really need to tribute. I think I'm gonna do it anyway though. No, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack directly. It doesn't make a difference if I hit her for 3,000 or 3,300. So there's 3,000. She might forfeit here actually. If she has no way of winning. She has 1 card in hand and 3,800 life points. So there's no way she could get above 5,000 this turn. Unless she like draws a Draining Shield or Javelin. That's her only hope. Ends her turn. Can I get a monster here? No. I'll summon the Mass Beast here. It's probably not the better play. The better play is probably just attack directly individually. Because then if she has a Javelin or a Draining Shield, she'll heal less. But, I mean, I get to summon a Mass Beast Des Gardius, so I'm taking that opportunity. There we go. Boom. Now, this deck, its performance is a little bit padded. Because I'm in King of Games and I'm playing against, like, I mean, relatively meme decks. Like, this deck's kind of a meme. The Dragon deck's not really a meme. That was actually a pretty decent deck. But I'm not going to see, like, Sylvans or Masked Heroes as often as you would see on the ladder. She is life cost 0. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Get out of there. No, no, no. Dikembe Mutombo. Not today. Sets a card. Alright. What do I get here? Enemy Controller. I will set a Wallady. What do I have set here? Okay. I'll just set both. Econ and Wallady. I mean, it doesn't really matter what this set card is. I might as well just attack and try to force the activation. So she is life cost here. I don't know, it's so weird to me. I don't really see life cost 0 Cyber-Stein too much. Like, if I see a Cyber-Stein Tay, it's usually dual standby. Did you get another one? Of course you did. Do I just let this go through? I think I do, because if it's like, what's that card called? Dark Paladin? I have I have a few things to stop it, actually. Just Wallady. Yeah, I would just Wallady, I think. So pretty sure Dark Paladin, once per turn, you can discard a card and negate an activation of a spell or something like that. Ojama King in attack mode. That's fine. Because it's in attack mode. So now she's gonna Cyber-Stein again for maybe like Blue Eyes Ultimate. Arcana Knight Joker. Once turn, regular play turn when a spell trap is activated, that targets this face-up card on the field. Okay, so I Wallady and win, basically. Unless this set card could save her, like an Econ take. That's the only possibility. Alright. Well, Wallady. That's game. Des Gardius. 2 OP. There we go. So, I'll get another duel here. Hopefully get like an actual like more competitive one because like these bad. I mean the first one wasn't bad, I don't think, but this one was like, I don't know, nothing she could have done when you have a Canadia really. Well, that's the problem against Life Cost Zero decks. Is like it's just way too gimmicky. Like they get Canadia or Econ taken, or you have a set wall of D. I mean, we got a Joey Wheeler here. It could be Grit. Wouldn't be mad at Grit Sylvans. I would like to see how this deck could fare against like a more meta relevant deck. So what do we have here? No Grit. I'm gonna restart that. Like ideally, I want to have one of the normal monsters or Mass Beast in my opening hand, and I got both. If I draw a Mecha Phantom Beast, that would be the best draw. Or a Protection Spell or Trap. Or another actually another monster would be better. So Mecha Phantom Beast or another one of these things. I don't know, maybe there's other monsters I could play as tribute fodder besides just the normal monsters. The trap monsters could be good, like I've been saying. More ham traps would be better, but I only have one. Is this Red Eyes? What? What skill would Joey have for a zombie / Red Eyes deck? It's not Grit. It's like Last Gamble? I have no idea. We drew a monster, but not the right monster. His name is Rumpelstilt. Such a weird name. Alright, I'll just summon my Mass Beast in attack mode, and he'll just be like, Nani? Like, what? I don't know if Merrick gets restart. I don't think he does, but I wish he did, just so I could play this deck with Merrick. Like, this deck with Merrick would just be perfect. He gets balance, I think, though. So there's that. Alright, so now we just protect the normal monster here. He does have a Bacon Saver in the graveyard to save him. Gotta be careful of that. This deck is really vulnerable to Econ Take, by the way, because most of the time you just have a 3,300 monster on board, and that's it. Like, you might have some back row. And if they Econ Take it, they just attack you. But if they destroy it, you get the Equip Spell back. I wish I could showcase the Equip Spell, but every time I summon this, they just, like, they don't do anything. I don't know. It's probably really confused. Like, you just summon a normal... You know, it's funny. In the video, I think yesterday, I said, I don't want Duel Links to go back to summoning 1,500 vanilla monsters, and here I am today, summoning a 1,500 vanilla monster in Duel Links. Wow. Crazy. Anyway, Gozuki again. It's not going to be another Bacon Saver, because this is once per duel. So I guess we'll see what you're playing here. Once you mill. It could be like a regular... Oh, Samurai Skull. It could just be like a regular zombie deck with like maybe Ill Blood. I've tried that deck before. It's kind of fun, but not very good. It was better like a few months ago. Back when like Red Eyes was like a tier 1 deck. Because it functioned very similar to Red Eyes. It was literally Red Eyes zombies minus the Red Eyes plus more zombies. So just zombies, I guess. Do I Super Rush this? I'll just Econ this. Because if I Super Rush it, he could probably summon something and then I'll have to activate my Super Rush anyway. Or activate my Econ anyway. So I'll just do this. I'd rather destroy Gozuki on my turn versus his turn. He has something to activate, it looks like. Because it's stalled there. I doubt he would Econ Take, though. That doesn't make no sense. Alright, can I draw any monster here? Perfect. Alright, we got our Gradius out. I never said Super Rush to help me. He's not playing Beatdown. Because he's Joey. It has to be Last Gamble. That's the only possible skill I could think of that would work with this deck. Because he could just discard stuff in his hands that he drew. Because generally speaking, zombies want to discard stuff. Or not necessarily discard, but have monsters in the graveyard. Alright. So, please don't Floodgate me. I'd be kind of sad. Okay, good. I'm just going to attack it. I haven't said Super Rush, so I'm protected if he summons something off of this next turn. It's just if he had, like, he needs 2 outs to this thing. He needs a, I don't, because I have Super Rush, basically. Bacon Saver works. So that tells me he probably doesn't have a zombie in hand. That's what this card does, right? Yeah, switch on a zombie from your hand. Okay. When sent to the graveyard, yeah, I don't know. Because if I were him, I would have let that go through if I had any other zombie in hand. So I'll just banish my Samurai Skull and keep my Bacon Saver. And you lose basically, like, no card advantage. You still have monster on board, still have your Bacon Saver, just lose a card in hand. I'd rather lose a card in hand and lose my Bacon Saver, if I were him. Granted, I don't see his hand. So maybe he doesn't have anything. Thunder Dragon? No extra deck, so he's not playing the Fusion. I tried a deck with Thunder Dragons a while ago, and I hate getting games with it, and it was kind of funny. It was a dinosaur deck with Thunder Dragon that only used Thunder Dragon for Ultimate Providence. It was great, because they didn't expect it. It was just like, summon Hydra, get on, activate Thunder Dragon's effect, and there's the Econ take play. So I lose. I lose. So I guess it makes sense now. That's why he saved it, because he knew he could Econ take, and then summon a zombie next turn. He still has his normal summon too. He could just tribute it for Thunder Dragon if he has no other play. Honestly, he could do that. Like, he might not have another play. So he literally might tribute for... No, he's just going to vanish. If I were him, I would tribute for style points. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because then I'd just get the... If he's dumb and tries to BM and tribute this, I'm just going to take this Lackluster Soldier from him. So... I don't know, man. He's thinking. He might be thinking about doing that. No, he's not. He's smart. He's smart. That would have been so funny, though. So, unfortunately, we lose there. And like I've been saying, you know, that's one of the biggest flaws with this deck, is you only get, like, one monster out. And then you're really vulnerable to Econ take. But it's a fun deck. It's a pretty easy deck to build, too. I understand that my particular build isn't exactly free-to-play, but it could be made to be free-to-play. Because this is all, like, event drops from Merrick, basically. I don't even know. I think it might... Is Merrick at the gate? Like, I don't know. I like, never farm anymore. I just don't like farming. But either way, just take a look at the deck before we sign off, I guess. That'll be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. This deck was pretty fun. Changes I would make. Maybe adding some trap monsters. Maybe take out the mirror walls, actually. I didn't use them at all. Like, in those 3 duels. I didn't even see them. But I used Wall of D a few times, and that was really helpful. And in some situations, Mirror Wall did the same thing as Wall of D. So I don't know. It's a fun deck. It's not the best deck. It's a YouTube deck, obviously. Definitely not like a tier 1 deck or anything. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. And if you want to see a specific deck, let me know in the comments down below. Keep in mind, though, I can't build every single deck, but I will try to build your suggestion. Have a great rest of your day. See you next time, and bye-bye.